This is simply the greatest way to bring the day home. Ivan Okwara and Patrick Agunza on the Hot Drive.
Some of the issues that are really affecting the girl child when they are not properly sure of what they are supposed to do, there are issues to do with the self-esteem. Their self-esteem tend to be low.
Yeah.
When they're in school, the academic problems, because when a child is not able to perform well, when a child is also not able to go to school because of issues to do with the periods, that's not right. Because if you miss class like 3 times a month,
yeah,
if we times that in 3 months, because the term has 3 months,
yeah,
how many days will you miss in?
About 9.
Yeah, that's too much.
Yeah.
Another issue is the issue of being shy, embarrassed.
Yeah.
Because these are a change that has come to your body and you don't know how to handle it. Every time you're walking, you're like, have I missed myself?
Yeah.
Am I okay? You need to be confident. You need to be clean. You need to be smart and know that this is normal. And when you clean and when you know what you're supposed to have, it gets very easy for you to manage it.
Yeah.
Another issue is discrimination, because if you don't change your pads on time,
yeah,
what happens to your undergarment? What happens to your clothes?
Yeah.
You'll be sticky and you'll not be able to do anything. And maybe you had only one cloth that you left home with. So be positive, love your life, love yourself,
yeah,
and accept that this change will be with you all the days until you're 50 or in a plus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, hit menopause.
Kabisa.
I'll see.
Kabisa.
But then again, kuna initiatives, the Ministry of Gender imekuwa come up now. So labda wambia tu say when you perhaps hawajui that kuna sanitary towels na supplied na gava. What about that?
Okay, we want to thank the Ministry of Gender, Youth, because they have been really from last year supporting the girl child. We can see that they are giving out the pads to the girls from class 5 who have already started all the way to Form 4, and that's a good thought for us as women, because when you give out to these girls, they are able to study and concentrate. But also, we also want to request you, please give us this opportunity to talk to them. Let us encourage them, let us make them feel confident and comfortable when they're in school.
Yeah.
Because if you give unto them and they are not able to know how they are supposed to use them, it's also a need for them, because they tend to be shy. They tend to be like, how are we supposed to put it?
Yeah.
How many times are we supposed to change it?
Yeah.
All these are the needs that happens, and they're supposed to know and feel comfortable towards it and accept it in a right way.
It's your design.
Yeah.
And finally, kuna what we may call vituka realities about e-cycle. Very briefly, we have less than a minute. Perhaps if you can just bring us up to speed. What are some of these, let's say, realities about the cycles?
Okay. There are some facts about periods.
Yeah.
Periods are different for everyone. Every woman in different ways. They can be heavy or light, short or long,
yeah,
painful or very easy. So you need to know how you are.
Yeah.
Don't miss your normal activities because of periods. Because if you don't manage them, for sure you'll not be happy. Every month you'll be thinking about periods like, oh, they are coming. And these are the things that will make you have that child, have that baby. Because without periods, you'll not have a child.
All right.
Another thing is, they last 3 to 7 or 8 days for most of them, so you have to accept that. Also, most women have periods between the age of 12 to 50 years, so you have to bear it and work towards that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, you have to make sure that you have a bag of your periods or what you're supposed to carry. And if I can quote in very few minutes,
yeah,
it's 1 sanitary towel. You have to have it every month. Packet of wet wipes. You know, at times you might be in a situation whereby there is not enough water.
Yeah.
A spare panty, because if you have heavy periods, you have to have something to change on.
Yeah.
A nappy sack for like that dirty panty.
Yeah.
And also panty liners.
Okay.
Because if you have panty liners, you're in a better position.
Awesome, Master. Finally, wasa wakitaka get in touch na wewe katika hii harakati ya kutackle hizi aspect na challenges zinakam na menstrual cycle. Labda share tu contacts za yours kabla tukatinge na kupeana idhaa kwa urandi hapo hivi.
Thank you so much even for giving me this chance.
Awesome.
Happy Women's World Menstruation Day.
Yeah.
We really celebrate all of you, and I'll be giving out my contact. My number is 0713 661 551.
661 551.
Yes.
0713.
13. Yes.
This is your designer kwenye mitandao?
Okay, on social media, I'm on Facebook, Esther AC, and on Twitter, I'm AC John.
Day of May.
Okay, the reason we thought about it, it's because we have, personally, being a nurse,
yeah,
I have faced these issues in the hospital, and also I have been a sanitation captain in school, so I could really understand keenly on what is going on towards the girls when they're in school, and what was really a big need. And that's why we thought about it, because being an organization, we focus on different areas, and menstrual hygiene is one of the areas that we really focus on. We make them feel that they can be confident, they can have the positive self-esteem, and they can focus on the best of their life.
Okay, does it mean that actually you came across girls who, when going through this period, could actually have their esteem lowered and also have their confidence taken away just by the mere factor they are going through this particular cycle?
Yes. Reason being, at times some of these children have come from different backgrounds.
Yeah.
And as you know, menstruation starts from the age of 9 to around 14 years. Because nowadays it's not like before. So what happens with these girls, they find it a bit hard to accept that there's a change in their bodies. And you see, the way we have been brought up, not everyone will be in a position to talk to them in a positive way, or to guide them in a right way, to tell them this is a stage, and this is what is going to happen. They are like left out to handle it by themselves. They go to their friends to look for help, to look for advices, which at times are wrong advices, and because they don't have someone to rely on. And that's why, as a company and as an initiative, we go to them, we reach out to them, and we tell them to ask us all sort of questions that are really distracting them. Yes.
Okay, now what are some of the questions that actually come across to you as an organization when it comes to these young girls, actually perhaps for the first time experiencing this particular aspect in their biological life, and also when they've actually fully sort of matured, and they still have to experience actually these aspects of actually menstruation?
Different questions comes up, because like when we go to schools, we give them different papers. Each and every person will have a different paper whereby they are going to write to us the questions that are really bothering them, and they are going to give us the papers, and we are able to tackle the questions from the papers. And now what goes on, like you'll find so many different questions, like how long does it last?
Yeah, that's the cycle. That's the period, right?
And now if for the girls who have not yet started the periods, because what happens is that the girls who have already started, and maybe the others have not yet started, they tend like, am I going to become
Yeah.
Like, will I ever give birth because my periods have not yet come?
Okay.
Will I ever, because so many different questions. And out of that, we really try and handle them in as the questions comes in. And we tend to find it easy to help them. And we form groups so that we can reach to all of them. And like at times, these questions are I'm having so much pain when I'm having my periods. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Like, I'm supposed to go to class, I don't know what to do. My teachers are telling me I'm pretending, you know, because you see, it's a change. And maybe she's not in a position to tell the teachers that this is the situation that I am in. And when you explain to the teacher in a right way, the teachers are positive. So what will happen? They'll be able to tell you, they'll be able to guide you. But now the fear and the lack of confidence make all these things happen. Yeah.
And the fear and lack of confidence, what do you attribute it to? Is it that parents actually, especially the mothers and the aunties and the sisters, are they failing in preparing these girls when it comes to actually these changes in their physical appearance as well as their biological attributes?
At times I find like there is a miss. Why? Because like, for example, a girl has started her periods. Maybe being a mother, not every mother will be in a position to open up to these children. What do? They tend to tell the girls like, at this time you're going to the high school, you need pads. But they don't explain to these girls in details what is supposed to happen, when it starts and after, and how to manage it. Because you're supposed to be told, this is what you need. When these periods come, they'll come like the first few months, they don't like follow one another. Because most of the time it's what happens. Because like when you start your periods, they can come like 2 months, then the third month, they don't come.
Yeah.
So what do? You have to be in a position to know, even when they don't come, it's normal because your hormones are trying to balance, and you're trying to get into the full like puberty period.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's a failure on the parts of parents.
It's a failure, and what I can tell the parents and the aunties or the guardian of these children, the best advice is to talk to them, because if they talk to them, they are in a position to know better from them than to seek it out from other people. Because when they go and seek advice from other people out there, they might come along wrong people who are advising them in a wrong way, which is very bad, because they can even approach maybe a guy friend who will be telling them like, if you have sex, something will be positive. And I think parents, moms, even dads, I think this is something normal to each and every one of us. This is something will happen to your girl from the age of 12, from the age of 9, henceforth until her menopause.
Okay.
So just be true to her.
Okay.
This is simply the greatest way to bring the day home. Ivano Quara and Patrick Agunza on the Hot Drive.